what's going on? It's MassiveJoes RAW review, and I'm coming to you from MassiveJoes.com. Awesome raw review for the viewers at home today on an all-new, novel, pre-workout pump and muscle volumizer pre-workout additive supplement. If that's not a mouthful, the name of the product is quite easy to say. It is, of course, Purus Labs NOXygen pre-workout additive in the house. Let's get straight into it, show you guys exactly what's in it, tell you exactly what it's going to do. That nutrition information panel, because this is quite a simple supplement with not many ingredients, would probably get it done. But of course, we like to go balls deep. So we've got the stupidly big magnified nutritional information panel, man. Starting from the top, serving size 2.3 grams. It's a small serve, and you got 40 of them bitches in this here tiny NOXygen container, man. That 2.3 grams is made up primarily of what they're calling the Hydro Max, which is the glycerin sugar alcohol. Awesome for muscle volume. It's actually a muscle cell volumizer. Gonna get you sick pumps. Then you got 65 milligrams of sodium in this bitch, and then you got what Purus Labs are calling the NO3 TMG blend, or NO3 trimethylglycine blend, 740 milligrams, which is a blend of beetroot extract standardized for a minimum of 70% betaine nitrates, aka trimethylglycine, combined with what they're calling the nitratine, which is an FCC grade sodium nitrate. So it's a blend of the glycerin sugar alcohol, betaine nitrate, and sodium nitrate. Some silicate in there, some calcium silicate, which are both stabilizers, and that's what's in it. The one thing you guys will note, no artificial colors, no artificial flavors, no dyes, nothing. What was in the label that we just went through, the glycerin, the betaine nitrate, the sodium nitrate, and a little bit of sodium, that's it. That's the only thing in the NOXygen, in terms of how it tastes, how it mixes, comes in no flavors. Comes in unflavored. It's a pre-workout additive, which means you're gonna add it to your current pre-workout supplement. It's not a pre-workout supplement by itself. That's not how it's designed to be taken. It's designed to be added to whatever pre-workout supplement you're currently taking to pump up the volume. Get you some muscle cell volume, man. Increase your pumps, increase your obviously your oxygen delivery. That's why the shit's called NOXygen, man. But let me go show you how it mixes anyway, because there is something that we have to disclose to the viewers at home. And in fact, it actually says it on the lid. You guys see that? It says clump up the volume. It says if you ain't clumping, you ain't pumping. So they're warning you that the shit clumps. And they ain't lying. That's a fresh tub right there, man. That's just been opened this morning. That clumps. That's what it looks like. So if you open your tub of NOXygen and you see that clumping, man, don't be calling us and saying there's clumping, is there anything wrong with it? Because it clearly says, if you ain't clumping, you ain't pumping, bitch! Let me show you guys how it mixes. Let me take myself one scoop of this here Purus Labs NOXygen. Got ourselves a glass of water in there, man. And let it rain, let it rain. Probably don't even need to mix it up, but let me give you a few swirls in there, just like that with the spoon. And you guys can see, man, it mixes up pretty damn well. The one thing, as we've already mentioned a number of times, it's a pre-workout additive, so you're going to be adding it to your pre-workout supplement. It's unflavored, so it doesn't taste like anything, which is good, because that just means it actually doesn't taste like anything. It's weird. Yeah, nothing. Which is good, because that means it's going to take on the flavor of the pre-workout supplement that you're currently using in terms of the effects. Because that's definitely what you're taking this NOXygen for, man. The shit doesn't taste like nothing, so you ain't drinking it because it's delicious. You're taking it by the damn effects. It's a pre-workout additive, so we need to know what it's going to add to your current pre-workout supplement, what it's designed to do, and whether or not it's worth the extra cashayola for those effects. Let me tell you guys a story. How we got onto this Purus Labs NOXygen, man, is my brother and I, Mark Lobliner from MTS Nutrition, he said, man, you got to check out this NOXygen. He said, the one thing that I don't put in clash which is the MTS pre-workout supplement, stupidly popular, clinically dosed pre-workout supplement. He goes, the one thing I don't put in that bitch is glycerin. I don't put no glycerin in there, and the reason why I don't put it in there is because if I put it in there, it'd clump the whole damn clash up, man. The whole tub of clash would look like that, and people would lose their damn minds. But he said, check out this NOXygen, add that to your clash, report back to me on the muscle pumps. So that's what we did, man. We got ourselves, I firstly did 1 scoop of this NOXygen, threw my 1 scoop of NOXygen in with my 2 scoops of clash. And let me tell you, viewers at home, if you think the pumps are sick on clash because of the clinically dosed agmatine and the trimethylglycine in that bitch, and you go add this bitch to that bitch, the pumps are disgusting. The pumps were painful. The first workout I took I did with shoulders. I did a shoulder workout, took myself just 2 scoops of clash and 1 scoop of NOXygen, man. My delts felt like they were gonna fucking explode. Then I trained chest, man. I trained chest with it. I trained chest, the 2 scoops of clash, 1 scoop of NOXygen. I felt like my heart was gonna fucking explode. It was disgusting. The one thing I haven't done yet is add the NOXygen to the clash on a leg workout. And to be honest with you viewers at home, I'm not sure I'm going to, because I think that could actually hinder my workout because the muscle pumps would be so disgusting. Just based on the shoulder and the chest workouts thus far. I'm just about to, you know what I'm gonna do tonight, viewers at home? I'm gonna go throw a scoop of NOXygen with clash train arms, man. See if I can get them guns hugging the sleeves, and I no doubt will. So in terms of the effects, what this NOXygen is designed to do, obviously, the glycerin in there, the sugar alcohol, glycerin or glycerol, whatever you prefer to call it, is a muscle cell volumizer. So it's actually going to volumize the muscle cells that you're training, which is what's going to give you that sick pump. But that's just not the transient effect. The actual beneficial effect of getting muscle cell volumization and increased nitric oxide from the betaine nitrates and the sodium nitrates in this bitch is you actually get better nutrient delivery to your muscles, which means you can train harder, you can train for longer, you get better muscle pumps, which for a lot of people psychologically helps them train harder and longer anyway. If you're lean enough to get vascularity, it's going to help increase your vascularity as well, and that's really what it's designed to do. In terms of how you would actually take the product, obviously you don't really want to take it by yourself. That being said, if the only thing you want pre-workout is muscle pumps, man, and you don't really care about beta-alanine or creatine or stimulants or whatever, you could take this as a standalone product. We wouldn't recommend it because what the hell is the point of taking a pre-workout with no stims in it, man? Makes no sense to me. So what I would recommend is stacking it with a pre-workout supplement that already has some pretty cool nitric oxide boosters in there, but obviously doesn't have what the NOXygen has in there, the glycerol, the betaine nitrates, and the sodium nitrates. So something like Clash is obviously ideal. I would go so far as to say this would stack particularly well with Jim Stepani's pre-gym as well. I would also go so far as to say it would stack particularly well with the crowd favorite, Platinum Labs DEFCON 1 also. And then finally, I would go so far as to say it would stack particularly well with the newly released Rich Piana's 5% Nutrition. Kill it, man. In fact, my main man Nivosh may have done that last night. And he came into work today and he was sore from the pumps. Guys, hit the subscribe button. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, man. Stay up to date with all the latest editions of MassiveJoes RAW Review. And guys, that is MassiveJoes RAW Review on the all-new, unique, pre-workout, muscle pump, nitric oxide boosting additive supplement, Purus Labs NOXygen. And I'm coming to you from MassiveJoes.com.